Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in and welcome to the dark side of Flair Competitions, episode 1. Do you ever wonder what happened behind the scenes at Flair Competitions? If you do, this video is for you. I'm gonna tell you a story about a competition in Hurghada, Egypt back in 2008. Organized by WFA, it was actually their first competition. The competition was named Little Buddha First International Flair Competition. As you can see, it says first place. So now I tell you the story. We got invited by this company that was training bartenders at Little Buddha in Egypt. It was all paid, hotel, flight, everything. And there was 10 grand first place, 5 grand second, 3 grand third place, if I'm not mistaken. It was gonna be only 12 of us. I got invited and I always wanted to go to Egypt. It was one of my dreams. So it was the perfect excuse to go to Egypt with everything paid for and do a Flair competition. And on top of that, a couple of my friends that were going as well. I decided to go. We get there, everything is fine. Even after the competition, we went and do sightseeing, some tours. It was a great experience. But when it came to the competition, not so much. We competed, qualifying round, everything was fine. I believe 6 of us made the finals. We had a meeting, pre-finals, trying to go over the rules. Nothing changed, everything's the same. We go and perform, 7-minute round. I had 2 drops. The other guys had a little bit more than that. We're waiting for the awards. When they call everybody, I took second. This guy from France, he took first. I wanted to see the scores. I asked for the score sheets and they told me that I was gonna see them later. You know, when you compete and you feel that you won or you take second, you want to see how you can improve yourself. So you go and ask for the scores. Even when you win, you still want to see the scores. It's just something, you're competing, you always want to see the scores. But when you don't win, you want to see them for many different reasons. So I went and asked for it. They told me later on. I moved on. We were at the after party. We went back to the hotel. And the following morning, when I woke up, I decided to go to Little Buddha where they were training the bartenders. I went and asked for the scores. He was like, I had them in my room. I'm gonna show them to you later on. Anyways, why do you wanna see them? He beat you. He won fair and square. He was great. He had 2 battle to team round, like sequence. It was amazing. I was like, wait a minute. He doesn't do 2 battle to team. So yeah. He did that and he was great. I'm like, he didn't. He's great, but he didn't do 2 battle to team. He doesn't have that. So the guy was next to us. I was like, hey, did you do 2 battle to team? No, I don't have that. So that was a red flag for me. So now I really wanted to see the scores. My friends, they spoke French, and one of the judges that happened to have the score sheets, he spoke French. So we went with my friends and they asked him to see the scores. They were like, yeah, he said we can see them. He showed us the scores. We took a picture of every single one of them and we found out that I was in first place. And I don't know, for some reason, they called him in first and they gave me second. So we left. After that, I was in the middle of a tour. I was going to Austria and Russia after that comp. But it was a little bit of time off in between, so I decided to go to France for a couple of days. I went to the school and I asked the organizer, hey, can I see the score sheets now? Oh, my secretary took the score sheets home. What for? She wasn't even there. This is not a business transaction, it was just a simple comp. Why is she taking it? Well, she did, I'll let you know when I have them back. I was like, okay. A couple of days went by. I went back to the school. He finally called me to the office. He's like, I have the score sheets here. He opened a laptop. All the numbers were there. not the original ones, but everything in a laptop, all the numbers changed. I was in second, the other guy in first. I'm like, something's wrong here. No, it's not. He tried to give me excuses. He actually told me that they decided to change deductions in the middle of the finals just because they thought that they were too high. So I was like, so you decide to do that without even letting us know in the middle of the finals? Well, it was not a big deal. Well, it is a big deal, but it didn't make any difference. Even cutting deductions, I would still be in first originally, but only with like a few points less. So it would be much closer. I don't know why I didn't want to go and keep on arguing, and I didn't want to tell him that I had the score sheets. So I left. I left the room. I went downstairs to practice with my friends. But one of my friends was inside the office, and when he went to throw something to the garbage, he found in the trash can all the score sheets ripped out. Like, it was all, like, everything was there. My friend is a pretty straightforward guy, so he was like, what do we do with this? Are you gonna call him out, or should I? Because he's gonna know about this. So they called me back to the office. We put them all together, and we can see that I was in first place. I recorded the entire conversation too, because I knew then that he was gonna tell me why. So we started talking. He's like, well, we can train the bartenders at that place, and then somebody that is not from my school wins the competition. We don't look good that way. I was like, well, don't invite me. You invited me. Do it fair and square. I didn't do anything wrong. I won the competition, and I deserve to have the first place. He was like, no, I know. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to. I feel embarrassed. And I was like, okay, no problem. So that's the reason why I have the trophy with the first place. He gave it to me. He paid me the $5,000 difference. And he told me he was going to change everything so everybody knew that I won. After I left that day, I wasn't coming back to the school because I was gonna keep on going with the tour. After I left, he decided he wasn't gonna tell anybody. He gave me the trophy, he paid me, but he's like, I'm not gonna change that. You know, it was a mistake and it's gonna make us look really bad, so I'm not gonna say anything. You already have everything, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Which it sucked for me because there was a big comp, and you know, I wanted people to know that I won. Now, when you're competing, every competitor, when they make mistakes, you can see them on stage. A spill, a drop, a break, etc. An organizer, when they make mistakes, nobody knows. Unless something like this happened that you can get to the bottom of it, you wouldn't know. So what I'm trying to say with this is everybody makes mistakes. You can make mistakes on stage. They can make mistakes. Sometimes they're not mistakes, they're doing it on purpose. Either way, we need to know the truth. We practice really hard for it. We give everything on stage. We put up time, everything. So it's not really nice when something like this happens, especially, you know, with a big organization like WFA. It was their first comp, and I understand, and I'm happy that now different people they're managing WFA, and things, you know, got better. And I'm not telling you this story so you get discouraged with Flair competitions. It happens everywhere, in every sport, every profession. It's just, I wanted to share with you my experience. I know a lot of people they're not gonna be happy with what I'm saying right now. They're gonna be pissed, and so be it. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I'm just trying to tell my story so it doesn't happen again. It's sad to see that, and it sucked for me when I went through it. So I just wanted to share with all of you. I hope you like this story. I have way more. Thank you for staying with me and listening to my story, and I'll see you soon. Bye.